The Toyota Land Cruiser pricing has been officially released. We already know from the US it's been released, but now here in Canada as well. We're going to review model by model, all the 4 models and trims, what the MSRPs are, and what that means for you if you were or if you currently are a potential Toyota Land Cruiser customer, just ahead in this video. Okay, so with 4 models to choose from, it can get a little bit confusing just because there hasn't been really a whole bunch out there on social and from Toyota, both in the US and Canada, with regards to exactly what is included in each trim and package and model and what you get, and more importantly, what the pricing is. So today, here in this video, I'm going to give you the pricing on all 4 models from the 1958 to the Land Cruiser Premium, and the first edition, which is kind of shocked everybody, I think, a little bit, but we're going to go over the pricing just ahead. So with the Canadian MSRP of the 1958 model, which is the starting model for the Toyota Land Cruiser here in Canada, the Canadian MSRP of this vehicle was $69,290 Canadian plus your freight, PDI, fees, and taxes. Now it's an $8,000 jump to go up to the Land Cruiser model, not the Land Cruiser Premium, just the Land Cruiser model, and that has a Canadian MSRP of $77,290 plus your freight, PDI, fees, and taxes. Now, when you're spending that extra $8,000, you are going to get some key features like the heated side mirrors. It's going to upgrade you to the power moonroof, the power steering column. It's also going to give you the 8-way power driver's seat. It's also going to give you the lumbar support, as well as a 12.3-inch full digital cluster and 12.3-inch multimedia display, as well as a wireless phone charger. Moving your way up to the Land Cruiser Premium model or Premium package, that is going to upgrade you from an 18-inch alloy wheel to a 20-inch alloy wheel. It's going to give you the paddle shifters, the JBL sound system with the 14-speaker system, heads-up display. The digital key will also be included on the Land Cruiser Premium package, as well as the center console cooler box and the leather seats, whereas when you go with the Land Cruiser at $77,290, you're getting the Softex seats. But moving up to the Land Cruiser Premium, you are upgraded to leather seats, memory seat function as well. It's a power passenger seat. You've got a digital rear view mirror. So the price gap between the Land Cruiser and Land Cruiser Premium package is $6,000. So that leaves you at a Canadian MSRP for the Land Cruiser Premium of $83,290 plus your freight, PDI, fees, and taxes. Okay, I've saved the best for last. I guess you can say the best for last. So this is the first edition, which has been showcased a lot and kind of put on the pedestal, and you can see why. I was able to see it live at the Toronto Auto Show when we had the media day, and it is quite special. It comes in some exclusive colors, which I'll go on in just a second and get on in just a second. In terms of pricing, yes, it is up there, but in general, just to backtrack a little bit from the other 3 models, you got to understand, I believe Toyota's perspective and outlook on the Toyota Land Cruiser is that it's not going to be incredibly high volume, at least for here in North America and Canada. It's going to be hard to compare a Land Cruiser to something like a Toyota Highlander or maybe even a Toyota 4Runner. I think the Land Cruiser is its own model and its own identity on its own. It kind of goes back to some heritage roots as well, and it's been reintroduced with a little bit of a retro style. In terms of pricing, yes, it does touch Toyota Sequoia territory in terms of pricing, especially when you go over to the Land Cruiser First Edition. Here's what I mean. So the Canadian MSRP of the Land Cruiser First Edition is $90,370 plus your freight, PDI, fees and taxes. Now, yes, that does get you close to the Sequoia territory. It may have put a fork in your road if you were anticipating to own one of these Land Cruiser First Editions. Perhaps you didn't know or expect what the pricing was going to be. Keep in mind, I don't think this is going to be a high volume producer. I don't think it's going to be readily available in terms of inventory at all. We already know this one is going to be quite low in terms of production for the Land Cruiser First Edition. And it's, kind of on the realm of enthusiast, very niche in terms of model and in terms of who might want a First Edition. It's kind of similar to that of, the TRD Pros, maybe like something like the Trail Hunter Toyota Tacomas, the A91 Toyota Supras. These kind of things, fall in line. These kind of vehicles fall in line with similar demand and similar niches than the Land Cruiser First Edition. And keep in mind, when you go with this model, you're going to be getting the retro style LED headlamps, front and transfer skid plates. You're going to be getting the rock rails, the roof rack. It's going to be an exclusive 18-inch alloy wheel with the rally inspired mud flaps. It's also going to have some exclusive interior accents, and you can get it in the trail dust or the heritage blue color, which both look fantastic. And all of these color options do come with a black interior. Okay, so after you now know the pricing of the Land Cruisers here in Canada and also in the US, let me know in the comments below, are you still in the market for a Toyota Land Cruiser? Did you think they were going to be a little bit higher priced, lower priced? Is this kind of what you had in mind for pricing? So for Canada, they range from just under $70,000 MSRP to just north of $90,000 MSRP on the Land Cruiser First Edition. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Can't wait to see this thing land at stores and get onto the roads. It's gonna look really cool being part of the Toyota lineup. I hope you enjoyed this review. We'll catch you in the next one, guys. Take care.